hope you enjoy the video. Enjoy watching. The film takes place in the 60s during the Cold War. American agent Napoleon Solo makes his way to Eastern Germany. At a checkpoint, he sees Agent KGB, who is watching him. Solo comes to the workshop Professor Teller's assistant Gabi works. Solo tells Gabi that he needs to find his father so he can help her leave Eastern Germany. When Solo talks about his plan, he discovers a bug on a pile of suitcase left by a soldier at the checkpoint. So Gabi agrees to go with him, and they leave the Mousterian in Gabi's car. KGB agent Ilya Kuryakin follows them. At the traffic light, Solo shoots at him, but Ilya is very dexterous and dodges bullets. Ilya chases after them, but Gabi manages to hide for a while. Solo gets out of our car and shoots at him, thinking that he killed Ilya. Ilya catches up with them on foot and rips off the trunk lid. Solo from Gabi manages to break away from the pursuer, and they climb on the roof. On the other side, CIA agents are waiting, and with the help of a cable, Gabi and Solo escape from the chase. Solo's boss, Adrian, is waiting for him at the apartment where Solo brought Gabi. Adrian reminds Solo that the data he gave is small and he still needs to work for them. Solo is a former prisoner, but so talented that the CIA decided to use him as an agent. And next morning, Adrian meets Solo to talk about further actions. KGB agent Ilya comes there. They fight Ilya to strangle Solo, but his boss, who went there, stops him. They agree to work together on this matter. They must infiltrate the T.H.R.U.S.H space company. For this, they need to recruit Gabi, Rudy's uncle. They travel to Rome. Gabi is Ilya's daughter-in-law, and Solo is an art expert. And Ilya has a fake profession as an architect. Solo notices agents in the hotel who are pursuing them. At night, Ilya and Gabi go for a walk. Two men who have been pursuing them since their arrival lure them to a trap to check. How they demand from Ilya's wallet and watch. Ilya can hardly control himself so as not to kill them and gives them what they ask so as not to declassify himself. At night in the hotel, Solo finds bugs that the Russians placed when he comes to Ilya to give back the collected bugs. Ilya also gives back the bugs that the Americans planted. The parties do not trust each other. In the morning, they come to the Vinci car show. Solo attracts the attention of Victoria Vincicero. Meanwhile, Gabi and Ilya meet with Gabi's uncle Rooney. Solo manages to charm Victoria with his sleight of hand. He offers her his service. Victoria is interested in this and invites him to her office at night. Ilya shows Solo photographs with evidence that they have already been able to enrich uranium in a little more time, and they will create an atomic bomb. They go to the factory to find out something. They find nothing, however. Ilya sees his father's watch on one guard. He turns on the guard with a special trick, and another watch finds a secret door and goes in there. They see a safe. Solo opens the safe, but the alarm goes off. Solo finds something in the safe. If you watch this far, it means you like the film. Let's move on. Ilya and Solo hurriedly leave the factory on a boat, but all the paths are closed. They are trapped. Solo's thrown out of the boat and falls into the water. Solo comes out of the water and climbs into the truck that is parked there and drinks wine. Watches as Ilya is driven into a corner and looks at him boat. Solo crushes the enemy's boat with a truck and saves Ilya. Meanwhile, Victoria was informed that the safe is open, and she immediately calls Solo at the hotel. But no one picks up the phone. Solo and I find the scooter and hurry back to the hotel. Victoria and her people go up to Solo's room, but he manages to put on a robe and deceive Victoria. Askio at this time, Gabi's uncle Rooney calls her and makes an appointment to get to know Gabi's fiancé better. The plan was that first Gabi had to go alone, and then Ilya would join her. When she and her uncle get there, yes, Vincicero Mansion, Gabi reveals everything she knows. This reveals both agents. Ilya follows Gabi from the forest and hears everything she revealed. Meanwhile, unaware of anything, Solo comes to Victoria, and she, with the help of a sleeping pill that she mixed into a drink, takes him prisoner. Having woken up, he sees himself in the electric chair. He is being tortured, but Ilya comes to the rescue and frees him. Gabi flies to the island where his father is being held. The captain of the British Naval Intelligence flew after Solo and Ilya. He explains that Gabi is a British agent and he himself ordered the creation of them so that they do not suspect him and she can find Dr. Teller. Gabi talks to her father and they agree to ruin the rockets. Gabi distracts another scientist until he replaces the lenses so that it does not explode. Victoria orders her people to take Gabi into custody, and in 20 minutes, the missiles are not ready and will kill him. Meanwhile, Solo, Ilya, and detachment of British intelligence are approaching the island. The snipers remove the patrols so that the soldiers can go inside. After a tough battle, they go inside and find the body of Dr. Teller. Gabi's kidnapped together with one bomb on a jeep. Solo and Ilya is chasing him. Solo wants to cut the road to catch up with them. Ilya on a motorcycle catches up with the jeep and is pushed out of the road. Solo crashes into the jeep and stops them. Solo pulls Gabi out of the Rexy car at the moment Alexander hits Solo with a club. Ilya comes to his senses and kills Alexander with him. Gabi is saved, and they also have a bomb, but it's a nuclear one. Where the second bomb is, no one knows. Solo looks at the list of fishing boats and finds out the name of the vessel, which Victoria ran away with the second bomb. Solo racially teased Victoria so that she would answer, and she could not resist and answers at this time. They dry up his place, and with the rocket they took from Alexander, they strike the boat. Oh, the threat was eliminated. Gabi says goodbye to Ilya. At that moment, the phone rings Ilya's boss, and the disc that contains all the works of Dr. Teller from Solo and orders to take the disc away from him. Ilya is furious because they are almost friends with Solo. He comes to Solo's room. Solo understands that Ilya has an order to take the disc away. He throws him his father's watch and says, which is the same order. They set fire to the disc data. At the moment, Waverly comes with Gabi and says that from now on they're working together. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, subscribe and